Hello, I'm Money, and I need to talk to you. First, I ask that you subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to prove to me that you love and respect me. This way, you won't miss any of my content, and with all this learning, you will be able to transform our relationship and allow you to have access to me, to money, and to achieve your dream of a prosperous and abundant financial life. Today, I want to tell you something very important. Your change has to be mental. I recommend practicing money magic hoponopono. It is an inner healing practice that cleans your mind of conscious programming, the training you have in it, the programming that connects you to scarcity, because in essence you are very abundant. And to attract me, that's exactly how it works. The law of attraction is this. I know a lot of people say they can't attract me. I bring money into their lives. But to attract me, it doesn't work when the person wants it, you want it. You know the law of attraction is working every day. It is the primordial law of the universe. And it works like this: you attract all the time, 100% of your time, that you are vibrating. If you vibrate fear, dissatisfaction, a sense of injustice, you will attract more of these difficulties and problems. I'll give you the example of the father of one of our students. He was in a difficult situation. He went to his neighbor's wake, and on the way back, he crashed his car, a total loss. He had no insurance, and there was no way to fix it. And they started losing things, except the house. And to resolve all these situations, it was necessary to practice gratitude. You have to be thankful for everything, even without reason. Absolutely everything in your life. I'll give you some examples. Be thankful for the dust in your house, because you have a home. Be thankful for the dirty dishes in the sink, because it's a sign that you have food. Where there is no money, there are many problems and fights. Be thankful for your family, for waking up healthy every day, for having a roof over your head, a bed, clean bedding to sleep on, internet and television, access to information. Be thankful for the sun, the cold, your clothes, your health. Be thankful in the long lines at the bank too for having the opportunity to be there. Always grateful to God for giving you the opportunity to be there, paying your bills, being able to withdraw money. I'm going to give you a very interesting exercise, which is to do 10 gratitudes a day, which is to help 10 people per. You can start by helping people. You can also serve people to receive gratitude. And so you will be able to change your inner state in a way that when you realize it, you will not feel any sense of scarcity. You will feel abundant. And so you will realize how rich the world is in opportunities. Wealth will begin to become part of you, to live within you. You start to change on the inside, and consequently, the outside will start to change too. That's how the process works. Stop criticizing people you don't agree with. And very special things will happen with your change of heart. I'll tell you the story of one of our students who won the lottery for around $30,000, and with that, he paid off some debts he had after starting to practice gratitude. It was all through inner change. So I think it's very important to tell you that the power is within you. Change is not outside. You do not depend on anything outside. Whatever you want to manifest out, you have to change first within yourself, within your mind and within your heart, with your feelings. This is how the magic happens. That's how our student's father got out of debt, out of the depths of despair. It's a very beautiful, moving thing. It's understandable that you wouldn't have gratitude when you're living a horrible life, but with gratitude, you change your vibration. And when you start vibrating, you even believe that you are capable of winning the lottery with your vibration. There is also a tendency for people to be dissatisfied with their parents. You have a tendency to only look at what isn't right, of wanting to change people, but you only have the power to change yourself. It's very magical. You change within yourself. You change the perception of everything. When you align with love, when you align with who you are an extension of God. You are love in essence. This is the great path. You align yourself with this love. When you work on yourself and align yourself, abundance comes, peace comes, better people come. The unkind people leave your life. Everything changes for the better. Magic happens. And it's from the inside out. It's incredible. You have to be very careful with addiction. It could be alcohol. It could be medicine. It could be complaining. It could be any addiction. This is very connected with poverty and scarcity. And people don't always realize that this addiction tends to destroy the person as well as their family. And changing this pattern will only happen when someone in this family realizes that things are not good and starts to work on their emotions to regulate this entire family storm. When a person understands what was destroying and harming the family, you probably disagree with and criticize. But it's precisely you who have this awareness, who will need to break your family's pattern, this pattern of scarcity and poverty, because the awareness is with you. You must notice everything, but you cannot judge or blame anyone. Otherwise you, who are a portal of transformation, will be just another person who reinforces the problem. But you are the person who will save your family's generation and the generation of the family you will be building. So be very responsible. Everything happens for your good. So there is no evil, because the intelligence of life, God who is everywhere, He is omnipresent, this energy, this omnipresent, omnipotent consciousness, is always trying to inspire you to be better. He is always doing something. Because life is God, life is love. Life only has good things to surprise you. And this belief that everything happens for your good makes you realize that what seemed to have come to destroy you came to bless you. The situation blessed your life and also expanded your perception that first you cannot judge, and how important it is for you to feel gratitude and do your part. When you do your part, you influence everyone else to do their part too. Everyone is connected. So when you change, you influence everyone else. And even the world, despite so many wars, despite so much violence, so much destruction, so many people carrying out coups, so many people doing harm, the world has not yet ended. The planet still exists because there is a large part of humanity that vibrates in love, and many people awakening to vibrate in love and who come to the channel to connect with the energy of love, abundance, and prosperity. So this vibration of love, I say that 1% of God is capable. It is so powerful that it is capable of reversing 99% of evil. 1% of God's strength is very powerful. So you who are here are also looking for this love. It is thanks to people like you that the world is moving towards a better place. You must always believe in the best. Very good. Now a very important point is to understand and be clear about not being so judgmental about what is happening badly, because in fact everything is a process, and it is necessary to understand. Seek to be able to understand the learning from that, or to no longer understand and accept it as an important step of transformation. I see suffering every day, and I know you feel that God has wronged you. But this is due to the information recorded in your unconscious mind that is programmed to interpret things wrongly, programmed for poverty, the mind of your entire family. That's why there are so many challenges, because life comes to shake things up to get out of this scarcity, and it's only in the face of chaos that people start to move and make their lives move forward. Because it is in crisis that the greatest inner change happens, so the change has to be mental. That's why it's very important to practice magic hoponopono for money. This practice is an inner healing that will clear your mind of programming, unconscious, the formation she has, the programming that connects you to problems, scarcity, poverty, pain, suffering. And you need to do this as soon as possible from the moment you have access to this information, because you are, in essence, too abundant. You are the image, likeness of God. You are an extension of the creative source. You are already everything in essence. You came to live this human experience. You were born pure and full of love, but you were programmed to believe a bunch of lies that disconnected you from the creative source. And God wants to reconnect with you. Money, the source for your abundant and prosperous life, also want to return to your life. But for that, you need to resolve all these issues to stop rejecting me, to stop sabotaging yourself. You have to reconnect to the creative source. Recharge the creative source. For abundance to reach you, to bring you abundance, you need to recharge yourself. You need to connect to the source. And the magical hoponopono makes this connection and this reconnection. And for that you need to practice every day. I repeat it 108 times. Blessed be your name. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm grateful. I love you. Blessed God, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm grateful. I love you. Blessed money, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm grateful. I love you. Do this before you get out of bed, every day. And with this, a cleansing takes place, a healing so powerful in your unconscious mind that you start to leave that state of scarcity, judgment, and negativity. Anything that is judgmental is a very harmful thing. You are part of the principle that God does not judge anything or anyone. No matter how many crimes a person has committed, no matter how many acts they have committed that were not legal, there's always an opportunity for them to improve. God always, the universe, this love that is in everything, is always encouraging, always giving a new opportunity. Any difficulty, first you become desperate, afraid of losing your job, your employment, your salary that I had. Then comes the feeling of judgment, of judging, they are evil, of feeling a lot of pain and despair. But don't let that feeling stay. The first thing you must do is bless everything that is involved in the midst of your chaos. Example, blessed salary, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. I'm grateful, I love you. Life will always give you all the signs. Everything has its greater reason, don't forget that. And we always receive a lot of special testimonials here. We received them from Ava, that she was a person who complained about everything. Her mind was very sick. I was a trashy person, to tell the truth. And my family was completely disconnected. But thanks to the practices of magical hoponopono, they changed. Today she is a new woman, positive, happy. Her family has also improved their drinking habits. Their life is much lighter and happier. Tell me who you hang out with, and I'll tell you who you are. Everyone was positively influenced by the practice of hoponopono. And know that this is abundance and prosperity at its first level, which is healing scarcity and the addictions of caring for and loving yourself. And now everyone is more empowered and stronger to continue the journey towards the flow of abundance and prosperity. Everyone is aligned for constant evolution. What your group does that you find absurd, but if you continue with your friendship group, you will find what they do completely normal. Be careful with the company you keep and the things you allow into your life, the content you consume, and the foods you eat frequently. I feel very sad when I see people on this path out of disorientation. So when you see this around you, you don't judge, you bless. Start doing magical hoponopono now. And life, God connects everything, the right people to lead you on the path of abundance. Not judging will bring you a lot of inner peace, because any judgment is wrong. There is no right judgment, because I cannot perceive 100% of what is true. So when you make any judgment, immediately realize that you are judging and clean up immediately. Every judgment takes you away from me and from the path of abundance and prosperity. Speak blessed judgment. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I'm grateful, I love you. I repeat this a few times until you realize that the intention of judgment has disappeared. Always do this cleansing, to limit your sabotaging thoughts. This cleansing must be done constantly. And the more you do this cleansing, the more you will broaden, expand, broaden your horizons, broaden your perception, and have attitudes, behaviors, thoughts, and feelings more aligned with God and with the prosperity that lives within you. It is really very important not to judge, not to talk about people's lives, not to criticize, not to say anything about others, because as your mind is programmed for scarcity and poverty, it will have this behavior very quickly, because the mind's programming within the unconscious is programmed for the negative and it is thinking about it all the time. Your mind is judging all the time. Anything you see, your mind already comes with critical information. A person's hair, a person's clothes, a person's choice of sneakers, nail color, walk. The mind judges scarce and poor all the time. Traffic problems, someone in a hurry, but suddenly he could have an emergency, or he could be a doctor going to save a life. You don't know what's really going on. Whoever is honking behind you in the car could be someone who needs to save someone's life and only has a few minutes left. So they need to get to the hospital quickly. So always talk blessed judgment. I'm so sorry, please forgive me. I'm grateful, I love you. Blessed judgment, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. I'm grateful, I love you. These words are magical, they're very powerful. It's incredible. You repeat them a few times, and your mind immediately makes judgments, slows down, stops being on autopilot. This practice is true magic. That's why I called it magical hoponopono. You use it for everything. Always heal money, people, problems. Create your journey of healing and evolution to always walk towards the flow of abundance and prosperity. And so I can access your life and make you very happy. It helps to clear limiting beliefs about money, to open your paths to abundance. With love. I'm Money, I love you. See you tomorrow.